It's the
This is 12. This is 12. This is 12, yeah.
test 1 2. Okay.
My phone's down there, so I don't got to move.
All right.
We got plenty of room over here, buddy. Let's fill on down a little bit.
All right, y'all. We starting. We starting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here we go, y'all.
Yo.
That's District 2.
Here we go.
Showtime. All right. Good morning, Detroit. Welcome to our 2025 Motor City Makeover Kickoff celebration. I am Keith Butler, the District 5 manager via the Department of Neighborhoods, and we would like to welcome you to District 5 and our McDougal Hunt neighborhood. Motor City Makeover is an effort that brings city, community, and the business community together to form the largest community beautification effort of the year. The Department of Neighborhood, alongside the leadership of Mayor Mike Duggan, works tirelessly to curate a safe, fun, and impactful beautification effort that produces 90,000 flowers, over 500 trees, and endless seed packets to grow vegetables in our communities. Now, without further ado, I would like to bring up our fearless leader, Mayor Mike Duggan.
All right. The first 3 Saturdays in May are always 3 of my favorite weekends of the year. We've been talking for a decade about going from blight to beauty in the city of Detroit. And you go back 10, 12 years, and there wasn't a lot going on except when the neighbors got together on those Motor City Makeover weekends. And now what you've got is neighborhoods coming back all over the city. And these are times where the neighborhood says, here's the lot that's been the last one we haven't gotten to, the last cleanup we need to do. We are going to do 500 projects with block clubs all across this city. And the city of Detroit is proud to support, between DPW, the General Services Department, Department of Neighborhoods. We've got dumpsters going out. We've got heavy equipment going out. And now, with the addition of another tool shed, which we added a couple of years ago, we've had one in East Warren for a while. Now, a tool shed available for the cleanup crews on the weekends. And the other aspect of this is we started a couple of years ago just because we saw people doing it on their own, but 90,000 flowers available to be planted. We are giving our neighborhood leadership the kind of tools they need to succeed. It isn't too late for you to get a project included or for you to volunteer. So it's motorcitymakeover.org. You can join 500 other block clubs, meet your neighbors, make new friends, and beautify your community. I want to say thank you to Rock and their contribution, to the Ryan Hubble Auto Parts folks and the Carhartt folks who are donating a lot of the equipment that's going to be available. Those corporate sponsors have been terrific. But this has become a beloved Detroit tradition, and with the sun out and the temperature up, this is the right day to announce it. And so with that, I'm going to introduce 2 of my partners who are out every single year on Motor City Makeover Weekend. We have with us today Council President Mary Sheffield and Council Member Fred Durhall, and I'll let them talk about what they're going to be doing in the month of May. Council President?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. All right, thank you, Mr. Mayor, and good morning to everyone. Welcome to District 5. I want to first give a lot of credit and shout out to Bailey Park and Katrina, who is here. Can we give them a round of applause for the work that they're doing in the community? Motor City Makeover truly is one of the most powerful traditions in our city. It is a time to celebrate the pride and the love that we all share for our beloved neighbors in our neighborhoods. It is a time to celebrate the unity and strength and the fact that when residents come together and they be a part of the solution to eliminating blight and beautifying our community, so much can be achieved. And so I'm so excited to kick off another year of this beloved tradition here in the city of Detroit. There are so many grassroots organizations, block clubs, and residents that do this work day in and day out. boots on the ground, sleeves rolled up, clearing out vacant lots, mowing vacant lots, cleaning out alleys, and we are forever grateful for your contributions to the beautification of our city, and also just really trying to change the culture, right? That we deserve to have a clean city, that we are not going to allow for filth and dirt and blight to plague our communities, but we have a standard that we're trying to set and a culture shift that we're changing in Detroit, that this city deserves to be clean and safe. And so we are appreciative of all of the block clubs that do this work day in and day out. I have firmly believed that we have always and should always support the work of those organizations. And so I'm so proud of the Neighborhood Beautification Grant, which was approved by the City Council that I created, that has given organizations and block clubs assistance with grants to beautify several blocks throughout the city of Detroit. The Bailey Park Neighborhood Development Corporation has received 2 of them so far, and they've been able to beautify and clear out vacant spots within our community. So we're grateful for that. But the work must continue, and I'm so honored and really joyed to see that this program has evolved over the years, and now including a mural program and project a part of this year, and also the toolkit that will now be opening up. And so I am excited to see the investment that we're giving this program to celebrate the work of our neighborhoods. I would just say that it's always a fun time to get out during Motor City Makeover and really to see the pride that people have once those projects are complete, to feel that they have contributed to the overall success and improvements of their neighborhood. So I want to lastly just thank the Department of Neighborhoods, who does a phenomenal job every single year of coordinating this program, just seamless. And I just think they deserve a lot of credit for the work that they do. And to the sponsors who contribute to the various ways to ensure that this program is a success. And then lastly, just again want to encourage block clubs and residents and organizations who have not joined in, that it is not too late to get involved to ensure that we are creating a safe and clean city that we all deserve. So again, looking forward to another exciting year, and thank you all for having me.
Well, good morning to you all. It's exciting as we kick off Motor City Makeover, one of my favorite times of the year here in the city of Detroit, because you have the opportunity to see all of our residents, all of our neighbors, our volunteers come together to keep our city beautiful. I got to give a special shout out again, first and foremost, to all of our block clubs, community organizations that do this work every single day, even when it's not Motor City Makeover, by the way. Even in the times of the winter, even in the times of when it's raining outside, they are picking up and keeping our communities clean. So shout out to our block clubs and our community organizations. Special shout out to the Dons. I will tell you, when you talk about a fierce group, Mr. Mayor, they are on the scene every single time for Motor City Makeover, and even some of those other cleanups. And I remember us having a conversation, and I was saying, well, what can we do to expand this across the city of Detroit? What are some of the things that we need to be able to, make this go a little bit farther? And we talked about tools. And I remember talking to Ray and the team, Ray Solomon at the time. They were talking about a tool shed. And I said, a tool shed? What's the issue with the tool shed? He says, well, a lot of our neighbors, they do this work, but they do it with their own tools. And you can't imagine how much it costs to replace that broken shovel, or to replace that lawnmower, or to replace a lot of the equipment that it takes to keep our neighborhoods beautiful. And so we rolled up our sleeves and we said, you know what we want to do? We want to expand the Serve Detroit program, but we also want to expand tool sheds here to give neighbors and residents, block clubs, community organizations access to the tools that they at no charge to them. So what we put into the budget was $1.2 million to expand the tool sheds here in the city of Detroit, giving our residents access to what they need to keep our neighborhoods beautiful, keep them safe, and keep them clean. So special shout out, happy to sponsor that, happy with the partnership with all of our council members to push this city forward. So again, as we go into Motor City Makeover this year, I am looking forward to taking off the suit jacket. It's kind of hot today. Can't wait to put on the shirt. Can't wait to get the flowers. I do not have a green thumb. but the Dons, as well as our community organizations and block clubs, are helping me get better at planting these flowers. But again, just thank you to all who contribute to keeping this city clean and safe, and let's continue that progress. God bless you all, and let's go to the city of Detroit.
All right, let's give our mayor and our city council a round of applause as they do so much to make sure that this comes to pass. Now, the city brings 90,000 flowers and 500 trees and vegetable seeds and tools, but make no mistake that this effort does not come to pass without the dedication, the strategy, and the hard work of our residents. The city built this beautification vehicle, but trust me, the residents 100% in the driver's seat. That's why it brings me pleasure to introduce two of District 5's dedicated residents and community leaders. Number one, Katrina Watkins, who is a resident of the McDougal Hunt neighborhood, but also the founder and CEO of the Bailey Park in DC. And then as well as Sivan Smith, who is a block club leader for La Rosa Block Club on our west side of our district. Give them a hand as they come.
Good morning, everyone. I am so happy to be here. First, as a resident who started out, I did my first cleanup with the Motor City Makeover in 2015. At that time, we received, I think it was contractor trash bags, gloves, and something else. I can't quite remember, but it wasn't tools. I didn't know what to do back then. We didn't have any tools, but we did what we could. Residents came together like they do, and we made it work. So it's so overwhelming to be here and for residents to have the opportunity to not only get the contractor bags, the gloves, and whatever else, but to be able to get flowers, to be able to have flowers to plant to beautify your neighborhood, to be able to have access to tools. That is so important because as residents, we have the desire to clean up our neighborhood, but we often lack the right tools and sometimes the expertise or experience or know-how to know exactly what we need to do. So that's why at Bailey Park, we're happy to be here to be able to provide not only the tools, but to provide the advice to help people to know what they can do and what tools to use. And we've received so many calls and tool requests that it's just been really phenomenal. So I just want to thank the Dons, Keith Butler, Fred Durhall for sponsoring the tool library. It's just an amazing thing, and just thank you.
Good morning, everybody. It's just an honor to be here as well. And Katrina has been my mentor since we started over on La Rosa. This started with just a dream and a phone call from Keith one day, and it just took flight. He's helped wrap me around so many helpful resources. I also want to thank Madam Council President Sheffield as well. Durhall, you guys have been helpful with all of the resources that the city has to offer. The Department of Neighborhoods has just been phenomenal. And I encourage everyone who gets an opportunity to get involved with Motor City Makeover to stick with it and reach out to your Department of Neighborhoods because I've seen they're in a friendly competition, but it's fierce. All 7 of them are trying to be number 1, and we are trying to make District 5 number 1. So, you know, it's just been an honor to be a part of everything from the beginning. We went from blight. We got our alleys cleaned out. I'm also thankful to the mayor for having us do, I don't know who I was involved with it, but getting the weekly cleanups, that's actually helped with blight a lot as far as the pickups for every week instead of bi-weekly. That's been big, been way less trash flying around and things like that. So there's been a lot of things, a lot of support from a lot of angles from the city. We're just grateful to be a part of it, and we're just excited for it. And we adopted our park this year. We're starting from scratch. It's a blank slate, but we'll bring it back because last year was blight. This year we go beautification, baby. Thank you.
That's the energy we like. And listen, we love every district, but District 5 is number 1. All right. So now we have city, we have community, but the third piece that brings this thing all together is our business community. And it is something to be said about businesses who are dedicated to giving back to the communities that support them daily. And at this time, I would like to acknowledge a few of our top sponsors for this year. We have Ryan Hubble Auto Parts, who've done a phenomenal job throughout the year supporting this initiative. We have Carhartt, who also does a phenomenal job and goes over and beyond to support us. And last but not least, we have the Rocket Community Fund. And with that being said, it is my pleasure to bring up the VP of Civic and Community Affairs for Rocket, Ms. Trina Scott.
Good morning, everybody. It is my honor to be here to represent Rocket Community Fund and our team members that love this event. We love to come out and hand out flowers to our block club leaders, to our community organizations, and more importantly, to make sure that we're doing our part to give back to the community. It is something to be said about partnership. And I would say that the Dons, all behind us here, they do the hard work. They're out here each and every day with our residents to ensure that what they need to make their neighborhoods successful, beautiful, clean, and safe, that they are there. And they work very closely with corporations and organizations like Rocket Community Fund to give us opportunities to work with the community as well. So I want to say a big thank you to all of you. They've been great partners, and thank you to, of course, our council and our mayor. We're really excited about this, and we're looking forward to being out in the community over the next 3 weekends. And we're really excited to be here in Bailey Park, where the Gilbert Family Foundation, through the Thriving Neighborhoods Fund, made a donation to and a grant to the Bailey NDC. And to see them now be where they are today and the hub that is here is just really awesome. So thank you for the opportunity to partner. Thank you for the residents for allowing us to be a part of this. And let's go plant some trees and some flowers and some seeds this weekend.
And so with all of that, you've heard so much about collaboration and working together. Again, this is a multi-layered approach with multiple departments that come out and actually volunteer and get involved. And so also I want to encourage community to get to volunteer as well. You can go to motorcitymakeover.org to volunteer. Get yourself a friend. Anybody, get 5 people you just want to get together, get to know your community, and volunteer to be a part of these projects and get to know your community. And as well as collaboration, we are so excited to add a new component this year and partner with City Walls this year and make it a little unique and develop a mini mural project. And so again, this is another approach that we've added this year to beautify and really bring the light to the neighborhoods and get the community involved in making these decisions. And so with that, we will bring Bethany Howard from City Walls.
Hello, everyone. My name is Bethany Howard, and I currently serve as the project manager for City Walls. We are excited to collaborate on the Motor City Makeover, Keep Detroit Clean, to help beautify the city with our friends that we love at the Department of Neighborhoods. Today, we are debuting our first 3 pieces of artwork that were chosen by the community. They represent districts 1, 2, and 3. And you will see multiple for all districts. You'll see reflective signs and T-shirts that represent all 7 districts. Today, the first 3 artists who won are here. So we have Trey Isaac for District 1. Wave your hand, Trey. We have Felly for District 2. And we have D. Gordon for District 3. Wait. Again, these artists were chosen by the community through a vote. And District 4 through 7, they're currently in the voting process. So we will know who those artists are and what artwork we'll have by next Tuesday. So happy Motor City Makeover Kickoff. And we can't wait to see the signs and the T-shirts all around in the month of May.
All right, expansion. That's so awesome for the city. Okay, so as we close, I would like to make a charge to every stakeholder in our city. These are our streets, these are our homes, and it's our Detroit. So the charge that I would like to make is that we take pride, we take action, and together we make Detroit shine brighter than it's ever shined before. Let's celebrate our 2025 Motor City Makeover Initiative. And at this time, we will take a few questions for our program coordinators, Tony Stovall and Steele Hughes.
It's Howard. Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, so there'll be reflective signs. So those reflective signs will essentially be wherever the community wants them. We did actually tap in with DTE, so we can put them on the actual electric poles. They can go on fences, pretty much wherever the community wants those reflective signs to go. That's where they'll essentially go. And then we'll also have the T-shirts as well that everyone will have on too. So there'll be mini murals or signs. Mhm. I'll leave that question to the Don.
You got to come clean a neighborhood, Gary.
All right, so if there's no more questions, thank you all for joining us today. And we're going to now visit the tool library and see that awesome tool library.
I'm going to defer to the expert, Tony Stovall, on that question. But what I would say is it's accessible to our neighbors, our block clubs, and community organizations. She can let you know the process.
So residents or anybody, let me be very clear. This tool project is open to any community. If you want to fix your home, if you want to do something, a small project or your lot. But what is free, the free process is for community organizations and block clubs that are registered with the Department of Neighborhoods and are doing community beautification projects. It is free for them to rent the tools. You can go to Serve Detroit under the Dime page. All three of our amazing partners, Bailey Park Premier Group, as well as East Warren Tool Library, are part of this project currently, or this program, excuse me. And they have, you can go right to their website and see the list. It's a vast list of tools that people can have access to.
Tell them how they go and check them out, bring them back.
Yeah, so each tool library, there's a website and there's an inventory list. You create an account and you can go in and pick whatever tools. It is mobile as well. So some of them offer mobile services. If you see if there's something on the site or something you don't see on the site, they will work with you. Maybe they can get the equipment as well. So you go directly to any one of those three tool libraries. So Bailey Park, for example, you'll go onto their portal. You'll create an account. You will then look at the inventory list, and then you can choose your date, what your project is. If it is not free for them, it's a small fee for individuals who would like to rent tools. But again, the tool libraries will work with you on anything that you need. They'll set your date up if you're looking for a mobile service, or you come and pick it up yourself. It is very easy and accessible, and anybody can get into these programs. Anybody can sign up for the tool libraries, but again, it is free for our block clubs and community organizations. We want to partner with them and make sure that we are providing the things that they need to get out and get their community clean and beautiful, and however we can do that. So, any other questions with the tool libraries?
I'm just going to make sure that the mayor has my number so they can call me so the whole community can know in my paper that we got this too.
Yes, spread the word. And they'll come out and do community meetings as well. There are workshops. Right now we have 3, looking for more partners. And again, they'll be hosting workshops. So many beautiful things will be coming out of the Serve Detroit Tool Library program.
So let's go over and take a look. You'll see what we're talking about.
So, if we could first, let's step to our left to get a picture, and then we'll head over to the tool library.